I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe.
Hey! Oh, check out the Marcus and Manny show. I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous. Look in his eyes. What do you see? A man that's not lost his virginity. A grown-ass man crying about a man after a 7-year absence from wrestling. Embarrassing.
That is embarrassing! That is embarrassing! That is embarrassing! That is embarrassing!
So, if you've been living under a rock for the last 24 hours, you would have not noticed that CM Punk, the worst kept secret in wrestling, has returned on AEW Rampage. They opened up the show with CM Punk on Rampage, but I'm going to cover quickly what came in the AEW press junket right after the show. So, Punk had talks with Tony Khan for 18 months on and off, and they Khan indicated that there was no consideration to bring CM Punk back until they had fans back in attendance, which paid off. You saw the reaction, huge payoff. The t-shirt he unveiled last night crashed both AEW shop and Pro Wrestling Tees. They haven't really given any details in regards to contract length and money-wise, but they have implied that CM Punk's contract isn't part-time, and Tony Khan has said that he will be doing it for a while. When asked about mentioning Britt Baker in his promo, he said it was by design. He said that his first promo after a 7-year absence from wrestling was going to be important, and he wanted to put her over. He also put over Darby Allin as they look like they're going into a program going into All Out, which is also in Chicago. Punk was asked to compare his reaction from Money in the Bank to last night. He stated that this one felt more organic and not like a job like it was in Money in the Bank. But I would say the reaction last night wouldn't nearly be as big if Money in the Bank didn't happen. And obviously the way Punk left definitely didn't get added to the reaction and him being gone for 7 years. He said that his return is already Renee Paquette's fault. He caught the wrestling bug again after being around it when she asked him to be a part of WWE Backstage on Fox. He believes he'll do a bit of everything like commentary and wrestling and wants to give back to wrestling as a whole. He wasn't in a place mentally and possibly physically to give back, but wanted to give back for years, which heavily links into his promo where he didn't mention WWE by name, but when he left WWE, he was in a lot of pain. He was sick. And it's good to know that he's healthy and seems like he's happy and in the right state of mind to be doing this again. When asked about appearing in other promotions, he stated he's currently an AEW guy. He has the freedom to continue doing his MMA commentary. If Tony tells him to do the G1, him and Tony will have a discussion and maybe it will happen. And that's all the CM Punk news at the moment. I'm sure more will come out in the next few days. And me and Marcus will probably cover it on the Untitled Manny and Marcus show on Tuesday or Thursday. Or Eric and Marcus will probably cover it on the following Saturday on the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. There is currently no podcast today. We did do a quick rundown of SummerSlam and NXT TakeOver 36 on the Untitled Manny and Marcus show on Thursday, which was a 2-hour show. And that's it from me. Peace.
That is embarrassing! That is embarrassing! That is embarrassing! That is embarrassing!